Hey there, folks. What's happening? How do you like that? I'm picking up Scratchmo's lingo. Where's Daniel and the boys? Don't they know it's showtime? That gets them every time. Hey, wanna bet Scratchmo asks, what's happening?
Oh,
Hey, sorry, Willie.
What's happening, Mr. Twain?
Scratch, tell me, do you know the best way to paint a fence?
Up and down?
Oh, with a brush?
Red, white, and blue, sir. Red, white, and blue.
No. See, you get a fence, a can of paint, and some brushes. Then you round up all your friends and tell them what fun it is to paint a fence. Then you get to go fishing while they do the painting.
Go fishing, indeed.
Did you ever really do that?
Why, one time I even collected a hoard of treasure for giving my friends the privilege of whitewashing a fence. Let's see, there was a frog, a piece of blue bottle glass, a key that didn't fit anything I knew of, and 6 firecrackers. I was rich. The fence had 3 coats of whitewash, and I didn't have to do a thing except collect the treasures.
Okay.
That must be what they mean by American ingenuity.
Ah, you bet, Percy. And when I wasn't practicing ingenuity, I used to enjoy sitting on the front porch of an evening with Huck Finn and the others, picking the banjo and singing. God, those were the days.
Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory. When we were kids on the corner of the street, we were rough and ready guys. Oh, how we could harmonize. Heart of my heart, meant friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of My Heart.
Hey, Colonel, you know who the gang is that sang Heart of My Heart?
I do, sir. Daniel and the Dixie Barbershoppers.
Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory. When we were kids on the corner of the street, we were rough and ready guys, but oh, how we could harmonize. Oh, heart of my heart, meant friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part, I know one tear would glisten if once more I could listen to that gang that sang Heart of Mine. Heart of my heart.
Say, anybody, how about a shave and a haircut?
Seems to me you had what I'd call an idyllic childhood, Mr. T.
If you don't count having to go to school, I guess I did.
Well, I spent some of my growing up years in Chicago, and we didn't get to paint too many fences.
Chicago? Oh, gee, Daniel, I've always wanted to see Chicago.
Huck, Chicago's a great city, but be warned.
Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now, Leroy more than trouble. You see, he stood about 6'4", and all the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole darn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole darn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he gambler, and he liked his fancy clothes, and he liked to wave his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too, he got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun, he got a razor in his shoe. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole darn town, badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole darn town, badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday about a week ago, Leroy's shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and a trouble soon began, and Leroy Brown, he learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man.